we are going over part 1. Where does Texas get its energy? And I am recording this for everybody to use in case we don't finish writing it, okay? Yes, Delaney.
We did number 2.
Turn that off, please. Okay? That's annoying. Yes?
The question that we were saying, do we give the answers or?
Yeah, in a minute, not now. Okay? So, we need to name the top 3 energy sources consumed in Texas. What are the top 3 energy sources in Texas? Delaney?
Natural gas, LPG,
Shh,
and coal.
hold on. Natural gas.
Wait, top 3 energy produced in Texas?
Consumed. Consumed, right? It was the first step. Yes. What was number 2?
LPG?
LPG. And what was number?
And coal.
Coal.
What does LPG stand for?
Good question. Let's go ahead and liquid petroleum products, okay? So it looks like it's petroleum, okay? So for letter B, let's go ahead and go ahead and scratch LPG and put petroleum, okay?
What?
Lorenzo, it means liquid petroleum something, okay?
Gas.
Okay? So, make sure, no, it's, okay, it's basically liquid petroleum, okay? Oh, why didn't you guys tell me it was not viewable? Okay. There. Now, number 3, Texas energy consumed by end user, okay? Okay, so that one, you have to absolutely view the web page, okay? And on the web page, they have the pie chart, right? And you basically just copying that pie chart, right, guys? So go ahead and copy the pie chart really fast, please. Copy the pie chart really fast, okay? You have a minute more to copy the pie chart.
So transportation takes 1/4, and industrial takes half.
I did mine really quick, and it looks like this. Okay, don't forget to put like little signs. If you want to add color later, you can, okay? Now, we all know where to find that if you didn't finish, right? You go to the web page, the second tab, and you can go ahead and do it, okay? If you want to use color later, that's fine. If not, just use some sort of key like I have right here, okay? Now,
What is? Oh.
okay, Lorenzo, we just answer where we can find it later, right? We can go to a web page and do it later if we don't have, okay? So, okay, and in a minute, not now, you're going to have time to do this, okay? Can we move on to the next one and we'll come back and we have more time? Okay, top 3 energy produced in Texas. What are the top 3 energy produced? Okay, who did number 3? 4, I mean. Okay, Brittany, do you have, oh, Karina.
I did it.
Natural gas, crude oil, and coal.
And coal, right? Okay. Now, the next one is very important, okay? Can I go to the next page?
Yes.
Okay. Victoria, you're copying this down? Okay. Dante, you're copying this down? Okay. Excellent. Now, number 5 is very important because when we think about our homes and you're going to ask the interviewers, what's the biggest energy source you use? They're going to say electricity. But it's electricity an energy resource? No, right? It's a form, but not a resource, right? So we need to know the top 3 so we know when they say electricity, that's what they're using, okay? Does that make sense? So what's number 1? A.
Natural gas.
Natural gas, okay?
Fire.
And then the second one is coal fired.
Okay, coal.
It's like
Other renewables.
Okay, other renewables, right? Okay, I was talking to my wife, and she reminded me when it says other renewable, we use a lot of wind energy in Texas, okay? We just don't see it in the town, but if you drive to El Paso, or like California, there's a lot of wind farms, okay? Big fans, and they make energy, okay? So, again, guys, you are going to have people telling you the energy resource I use is electricity. This is what you need to think about. A and B in particular were then telling you that. Because most of it comes from natural gas and coal. Very little from other renewables, okay? Now, for our project, okay? Especially part 3, what will happen if you were unable to use fossil fuels in Texas? What are we going to have to use? Other renewables, and then you can go ahead and talk about it, right? So talk about the other renewables. Okay? Now, we have some time, so I'm going to go ahead and summarize it here. And again, I'm recording this, so you can always play it back if you need to, okay? Part 2 on the interview, you're going to talk to somebody that has pretty much like a house or a building. It can be a business owner. It can be a religious figure, okay, if you don't own a house. Or if you're in an apartment, Delaney, if you're in an apartment, go talk to the apartment manager company, okay? And maybe they can talk about how they manage the energy, okay? Because this interview shouldn't be that long. You're going to write their company. It can be homeowner. No company, just write homeowner. Signature, and then how you know them, okay? Mr. Milmo is my mom, or my apartment manager, whatever, okay? So number 2, what energy source do you use in your home? Okay? Again, they're going to tell you electricity, and it's going to be your job to translate that to what we learned on part 1, right? Then 3, what energy source do you use more often? And it's fine at this point, if they start using, like water, and all of that. You know what? That's fine, because that's also a resource, okay? Even though we didn't talk about it, it's also a resource, okay? Then conserving, if they just talk about water, just write that down there, okay? And I'll take it, okay? Do you understand that, okay? Whatever they give you, I'll take it, okay? If they say, I conserve water by not watering often, the lawn, okay? Also for number 5, do you understand if they talk about conserving water, I'm going to take it, okay? Even though it's technically not energy, okay? But if you want to talk about energy, just bring it back to them, okay? And they may just say, I try not to drive as often as I used before. I take the bus, things like that, okay? Do you understand, Delaney? Okay? Interviews, pretty much if you do it and you write about it, you're going to get a grade. If they don't know energy resources, you can teach them a little bit. But if they start saying water on 4 and 5, I'm not going to, knock a lot of points off because it's still important, okay? Victoria, do you understand? Okay? Then you're going to go make sure you work on your own on the proposal like we discussed, okay? You cannot use fossil fuels. Now you know in Texas what comes after fossil fuels. Other renewable, okay? So you're going to have to pick one, okay? You pick nuclear weapons, nuclear power plants, just make sure you talk about especially the government permits, okay?
what do you do in social in person? What exactly do we do in social in person?
Okay, for social and political, you mean? You may need to research it, okay? What's another word for political, though? Government, okay? Laws, okay? What are the laws regarding the energy you choose as a proposal in case there's no fossil fuels, okay? You understand you cannot pick coal, you cannot pick petroleum, oil, you cannot pick natural gas here, right? Because those are the fossil fuels. You have to pick one of the other ones, okay? And please, 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 make it something viable. Do we have a lot of geothermal power in Texas? No. Refer to the webpage we just used, okay? To pick something that is being used, okay? Now, what else okay, and then once you finish everything, FRQ, summarize your interview, summarize your alternative energy source proposal. Make sure you check your spelling and grammar. Here's the rubric, okay? And make sure you work hard, okay, guys? Don't sweat it. It is not